a nice player. One of the reasons that would be so insane is if Anthony Davis is going to execute what is called his pre-agency, his pre-free agency, and just say to a team, I'm not re-signing here, so if you want to get anything for me, you have to trade me, similar to what happened with Kawhi, similar to what happened with Paul George. He can really dictate it by then saying, I'm also, by the way, only signing an extension in one place. And if they have reason to believe it's Los Angeles, then of course they should hold on to all their young guys and then pair LeBron with the best big man he would ever have been paired with by an enormous margin. This is if he wants to go there, it's to me an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah, not only the best big man, but the best player. I think he's better than Dwayne Wade. At the top of his game, and Dwayne Wade at the top of his game, Anthony Davis is a better player, and there's no matchup for him in the league. There are people who could guard Dwayne Wade. Sure. There's all kind of wing defenders. I don't think that if I'm the Lakers, let's not forget, before LeBron, it was all based on let's not overreact, let's not panic. This is all about 2 summers. All right, about the summer of 18 and the summer of 19. I do believe that LeBron and AD are a good match, but what is it going to cost you compared to getting one of the other players? And I believe that Kawhi is a better match because it's not going to cost you as much. He wants to come to LA. There's not all these particulars. It's just a matter of, is it the Lakers or is it the Clippers? We don't know about Anthony Davis. We don't know if he's going to force his way out. We don't know all these things. So for me, on paper, it might be the perfect match, but the perfect match for LeBron is Kawhi because you need wing defenders. We don't know who's going to be in Golden State, but we know they're not going to have a center. So I'm not going to have to worry about Anthony Davis in that matchup. But as far as LeBron is not an elite defender anymore. So you need people who can defend the wings. And I think it's more important to get Kawhi without those draft picks and have those young players the flexibility on the roster, and because he's such an elite defender. If KD stays in Golden State, you need someone like Kawhi compared to someone like AD. And it's going to take AD and some of your younger players who are wing defenders also.
All right, so to C's point, Kawhi Leonard is a free and clear free agent this summer. And the Lakers have carved out enough cap space. So what you're talking about is keeping Lonzo and Ingram and Kuzma, along with LeBron, obviously. Now, you would lose Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Rondo, who cares? Like, you would lose those guys. They would plan to lose those guys, and then add Kawhi, as opposed to with Anthony Davis, where you would be sending out Ingram and Kuzma and Lonzo, at least 2 of the 3, maybe all 3 of them, to bring over Anthony Davis. Now, if you were to do that, you would then have some cap space to add an additional player, but it wouldn't be a player of Kawhi Leonard's caliber. So I understand the math there. The thing is this, Kawhi is going to make his free agency decision before the Pelicans are in a position where they would be trading Anthony Davis. So I'm of the belief they will know. I don't think they would. I don't think there's a scenario where Kawhi says, I want to sign with the Lakers, and they say, no, we're saving this spot to trade for Anthony Davis. So the Kawhi factor is a real factor. The one spot I'll disagree with you on is you need wing defenders unless you have one of the very best rim defenders in the league, in which case if you have him, Rudy Gobert, Embiid, there's a level of where your defense automatically gets better by having a rim protector.
But with small ball, they draw the 5 out to the 3-point line, and you lose the rim protector. And also, you're going to lose your bench. So if you try to get a rim protector, you're going to lose your bench. You're going to lose your younger players. To me, it doesn't add up. And Anthony Davis, besides having the same agent as, he's never said he wanted to go to L.A. He's got a house in L.A. We know Kawhi wants to go to L.A. That's been put out there. It's just a matter, is it the Lakers or is it the Clippers? So for me, what's more realistic compared to fantasy basketball? I believe Kawhi is going to be in Los Angeles without any compensation.
What about this Laker plan, this 2-3-year plan that we talk so much about? Is it contingent on keeping their young players? I mean, are the Lakers seeing something in these young guys that maybe we haven't seen? We talked about Brandon Ingram trying to really make some headway.
The Lakers' plan is keeping the young players be a bonus. The Lakers' plan is very simply, step 1, get LeBron. Step 2, get another top 6 guy.
Right, but in the meantime, that middle part is develop the younger players so that they are still an asset, because the more they develop, the better they play as far as free agent. And let's just say they try to build the Golden State model. I believe Kyle Kuzma can be someone like Klay. Not a shooter, but can be that dependable guy, can get you 18 to 24 a night. So I believe Kuzma can be that guy. So it becomes important that they continue to develop, and we're seeing that with Kyle Kuzma playing with LeBron.
And the Kuzma development, as disappointing as Ingram's lack of development has been, Kuzma's development's been a positive. And we didn't talk about it because it was a football Monday, and the Lakers had lost in such awful fashion on Sunday. But LeBron and Lonzo, what they did Saturday was notable. But what was more notable is LeBron once again taking every opportunity to build Lonzo up, to say he and I have the exact same passing gene. Like, talking about Lonzo, he is talking about Lonzo as if they are going to be playing together for some time. So I do think the young players are important. I'm not trying to say they're not. But you asked about the Lakers plan. The Lakers plan is, by any means necessary, get a second superstar to pair with LeBron James, because I do believe they think the lure of LeBron, the city, and the franchise, if they do lose some of their bench, they will be able to take on the Miami Heat model to a degree, which is veteran guys like Mike Miller or Ray Allen wanting to come there at the tail end of their career to play for a discount because of the city, a chance to win championships, in the historic franchise. So I think that part will even itself out. But there's only so many superstars in the world.
Right.
Kawhi and Anthony Davis are 2 of the 6. Steph's not available. Harden's not available. Durant, we don't think is going there. That's your list almost. So when we talk about these 2 guys, it really is just these 2 guys.
LeBron gave Lonzo so much credit after the Charlotte game that he forgot to play basketball in Washington. John Wall cooked him for 40 points. So we didn't have time yesterday to talk about it on a football Monday, but yeah, he was concussed.
Good thing we brought it up on a basketball